This one's gonna be Georgia all over again, isn't it? Welcome back to Season 1 of my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty, and today we get to travel to South Bend and take on the number 17 Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Yeah, this team's going to absolutely murder us. They are led by a 95 overall quarterback in Sam Brown, a 93 overall middle linebacker, two 93 overall defensive tackles, two 92 overall guards, and a 90 overall defensive end. We are still without our best running back on the roster, Daniel Clark, but I don't think it was going to matter much today because I think their D-line is probably just going to run through our offensive line the entire day. But now let's get the 5th game here in Season 1 underway. I decided to change out the starting quarterback for today. We're going to go with quarterback Ryan Hill. He has a bit more speed. We're going to look to run the ball with options a lot more today. But we get the ball first and start at the 25-yard line. And on the first play, we're going to throw a screen to David Wade, our fullback, who will be our starting running back today, and he gets a 3-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 7. Hill is back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and looks to pass. We'll throw this to the outside, but he overthrows an open man. 3rd down. I promise I will eventually get around to my game plan of running the ball, but on 3rd and 7, Hill will drop back to pass. We're going to throw this to the outside. That's caught by Barnes, who fumbles the ball, and Notre Dame will recover at the 30-yard line. I don't know if their helmets are supposed to be this shiny in college football revamp, but they are today. On 1st and 10, Brown will look to run here, and he will end up with about a 6-yard gain to start the drive. 2nd and 4, he's back in shotgun again. He'll send his tight end in motion. Brown will take the snap and look to pass. Standing back in the pocket, he'll throw downfield, caught by Roberson, and he is brought down near the 10. Now at the 11-yard line, Brown comes back out in shotgun. They give it to Long to the outside, and he will get met and brought down at about the 6-yard line for a gain of 5. That would set up a 2nd and 5 for Notre Dame. Brown back in shotgun. Long is still the running back. He'll take the snap and look to pass. He's going to try to run, and Brown will walk into the end zone. Never mind, he got hit a couple times there, but either way, touchdown Notre Dame. All right, let's get this option game plan started. We come out with 3 running backs in the backfield. We'll take the snap, and that's going to get read perfectly for a loss of 1. Let's see if this play works any better. On 2nd and 11, we'll try another read option, and Wade will get hit in the backfield for a loss of 2. Hill back in a 5-wide set. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to throw this one downfield. That's caught by Whitfield, who will make the catch for the 1st down, a gain of 17. 2 incomplete passes later, Hill comes back in shotgun, looking to convert. We'll drop back to pass, and he's going to lob it down the right side, and that one will be knocked out of the air. We will punt it away. He comes back in shotgun again. Long is the running back. Brown will take the snap and hand off to Long up the middle, and he will get met and brought down for just a 3-yard play. 2nd and 7, he'll send Roberson in motion. He takes the snap and hands off to Roberson to the outside. He has some good blocking, and there is only 1 man left to beat down the sideline, and he forces him out for a gain of 34. 1st and 10 with 4 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. Brown out of shotgun will hand off to Long on the counter play. He goes up the middle and will have the 1st down brought down near the 1-yard line, a gain of 16 on the play. 1st and goal from the 1, back in shotgun again. Brown will take the snap and look to pass. He's going to roll it to the outside and take off for his 2nd rushing touchdown today, and they go up 14-0. A couple run plays into the drive, and we face a 3rd and 9. Hill and Wade are in the backfield. We'll take the snap. It's a read option. Hill will get to keep it himself, and he will get brought down for just a 1 or a 2-yard gain, and we will punt it away again. Following the punt, they're in SCU territory. Brown back in shotgun to start the drive. We'll hand off to Long up the middle, and he'll get brought down for a 3-yard play. That brings up a 2nd and 7 for Notre Dame now. Brown will line up under center. Long is still the running back. He'll send his tight end in motion. He takes the snap, runs a play action. Brown looking to throw downfield. He'll find Baker for the 1st down, a gain of 18. 1st and 10, back in shotgun again from the 21-yard line. Brown will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the middle, caught by Mitchell, and he will be able to walk into the end zone. Touchdown Fighting Irish. They make it 21-0. 1st and 10 as we start the next drive. Hill comes back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. And we're going to try to throw this one down the field. That'll be caught by Daniels, but it's knocked out of his hands. That brings up a 2nd down. Hill from under center will drop back to pass. And we're going to throw this one underneath, but he overthrows the tight end. That brings up a 3rd and 10. Hill will come back and look to pass again. We're going to wait and try to throw it at the last second, but get sacked for a loss of 10. It'll be another punt. They will once again start in Triceratops territory from the 40-yard line. Brown back in shotgun. He'll send a receiver in motion. He has Long in the backfield with him. About 57 seconds to play here in the first quarter. It'll be an option play to the outside. Long will make the catch and turn that into about an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 now with 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Brown out of shotgun will take the snap and look to pass. He throws to the outside, caught by Baker for the easy first down. A new set of downs now from the 28-yard line. Brown will take the snap, hand up to McPherson to go up the middle. He'll break a tackle and get brought down for an 8-yard run. Brown back in shotgun again, sending a receiver in motion. He'll take the snap, it's an option play to the outside, caught by Long, and he will be forced out of bounds at about the 10. Though now it's essentially 1st and goal. Brown out of shotgun will roll out to his left side, looking to pass. Throws downfield, caught by Mitchell, who will get into the end zone. Touchdown Notre Dame to make it 28-0. Well, we have pulled quarterback Ryan Hill because clearly that strategy was not working. So now we're going to come out with the same situation we had last week. Jarvis Nelson will be the main quarterback, backed up by Joe Austin. So on 1st and 10, we will run this read option. Nelson will keep it himself, and we actually get some positive yards, a gain of 5. Nelson still in at quarterback on the next play, and it'll be another read option. Eventually, they're going to catch on to that. But Nelson will set up a 3rd and 1, but now he is injured. So now comes defensive back Joe Austin, who actually ran the ball pretty well last week when we brought him in. But on 3rd and 1, it'll be another read option, and Austin will not get to the marker, 4th and inches. Notre Dame starts their next drive at their own 33-yard line. Brown back in shotgun will send Roberson in motion. It's a handoff to Roberson on the outside, who will break one tackle, break another, and finally get brought down, a 2-yard gain. He'll take the snap and look to pass again. He's under pressure, rolling out to the outside. He'll break away from that play and get brought down to force a 3rd and 1. The blitz almost got home there, and it brings up a 3rd down now. Back in shotgun again. It'll be a read option. Brown will keep it himself, and Brown goes up the middle and has the blocking, and he is gone inside the 10-5 touchdown Irish to make it 35-0 from 58 yards out. I'm going to keep the same strategy for right now. We're going to continue running the ball, and it looks like Austin is still in at quarterback. So back in shotgun, it's another read option. Austin will keep it himself and actually get some good blocking. We have a 1st down today, a gain of 13. Apparently that play was too much for Joe Austin, so Lonnie Whitfield is now in at quarterback, and with another read option, Whitfield will have another 1st down run, a gain of 13. We just have a rotation of quarterbacks now because now Nelson is back in the game, and it'll be a read option to Wade, and that's a loss of 3. 2nd and 13, back in shotgun again. We'll take the snap, it's another read option, and Nelson will go up the middle and actually have a solid gain to bring up a 3rd and 3. Nelson still in at quarterback for the next play. He'll come out, it'll be obviously another option play, and that's going to get blown up in the backfield. I tried to pitch it, but it did not work. A loss of 2, and we will punt the ball away again. They will start their next drive from the 29-yard line. He lines up under center with Long as his running back. He'll send his tight end in motion yet again. Brown will take the snap. It's a quick throw to the outside, and that is incomplete. And that inaccurate ball was the first incomplete pass of the day for Notre Dame. Now it's 2nd and 10. Brown will take the snap again. He's going to look to run. He gets to the outside, goes up the middle, and will get the 1st down for a gain of 11. A 7-yard pass on the next play would bring up a 2nd and 3. Now Brown will line up under center again. He'll drop back to pass, and it throws over the middle. A one-handed catch by Mitchell for an 11-yard gain and the 1st down. 1st and 10, back in shotgun again. With Long as the running back still, Brown will look to pass. He's running to the outside. He's going to take off, have another 1st down, and get brought down after a gain of 16 yards. And that play puts him over 100 yards rushing today. Now 1st and 10. From the 27-yard line, Brown will hand off to Long to go up the middle, and he doesn't have much space at first, but breaks it to the outside, down the sideline, and gone. Touchdown Notre Dame. At first, it looked like he wasn't going to get anything, managed to avoid a few players and break out up the sideline to make it 42-0. This will most likely be the last play of the first half. It's 2nd and 8. We'll run the read option. Nelson will keep it himself, and Nelson has another 1st down run, a gain of 13, but we're going to take that to halftime. Notre Dame does get the ball to start the second half. It's 1st and 10. Brown will take the snap and run a read option. He'll keep himself to the outside. He has good blocking, but ran into his own blocker. Otherwise, he would have been gone. A gain of 15. Brown will take the snap. It's a handoff to Long to go up the middle, and Long will make one man miss and somehow end up with the 1st down. A gain of 11. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Brown will take the snap, handoff to McPherson to the outside, and we actually get a tackle for a loss today. A loss of 3. 2nd and 13. Back in shotgun again. Brown will take the snap, hand off to McPherson to the outside. He'll get those 3 yards back and a lot more down the sideline. He is gone. Touchdown Irish to make it 49-0. Joe Austin is in at quarterback still. Back in shotgun, it'll be a read option. Hand off to Wade up the middle, and Wade with a 6-yard gain. My goal is to just not get shut out, but now Jarvis Nelson comes back in at quarterback here on second down. Be another read option, another handoff to Wade, and a loss of 3. Now on 3rd and 8, can we convert from shotgun? You guessed it, another read option, and Nelson will actually get the first down for a gain of 10. 1st and 10, Nelson still in at quarterback. It'll be another handoff, and this one actually goes to Man up the middle for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3, and Man is still in at running back here. Nelson will take the snap and get to keep it himself. Nelson to the outside has a pretty solid gain, and for the first time today, I believe we are into Notre Dame territory. That is not our logo. Following that run, Joe Austin would come in at quarterback. So from the 45-yard line, it'll be another read option. And Austin will get some good blocks. He'll bounce this one to the outside, down the sideline, and Joe Austin will fight his way all the way down inside the 10, a gain of 35. Austin still in at quarterback here. It's 1st and goal. Will take the snap, and he'll keep it himself, and Austin will get down to the 1, never mind, into the end zone. Touchdown SCU. I completed my goal. We at least did not get shut out today. The Irish begin their next drive at about the 34-yard line. Brown is under center. He'll drop back to pass. A quick throw caught by Gibson, who will turn upfield and get the first down for a gain of 14. From the 48-yard line, he comes out with both running backs in the backfield here. Brown will take the snap. It's a read option. He'll toss it to the outside. That's caught by McPherson, who will have the first down and finally get brought down in SCU territory for a gain of 15. A 3-yard gain from the running back sets up a 2nd and 7. Brown back in shotgun. It'll be a screen pass, but never mind, he throws it away. That brings up a 3rd and 7. Can we hold him to a field goal try? It's a handoff to Long up the middle, and he will fight his way forward for the first down. 1st and 10 with about 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. Brown back in shotgun, will look to pass, and he's going to scramble around. He's finally going to take off and get the first down, breaks a tackle, and is finally brought down near the 5, a gain of 20 on the run. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Brown will take the snap and look to pass. Never mind, he's going to try to take off, but he'll get sacked on the play for a loss of 3. Who gets credit for that? That'll be Richard Booth. So obviously that will set up a 2nd and goal now. Brown will take the snap, handoff to Long to the outside. He'll break one tackle and get brought down for a gain of 7. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Brown from under center will drop back. He's under pressure and getting sacked on the play by Bush to bring up a 4th and goal. That is our middle linebacker, Justin Bush, on the play. We finally hold them out of the end zone on a drive here, and they will kick this field goal, and it will be good, making it 52-7. I called a pass play here, but I have no intention of throwing the ball. Nelson will drop back to pass. We'll roll out to the outside, and I was going to try to scramble for some yardage, but we'll get sacked for a loss of 2. That play would take us into the final quarter of the game. It's 2nd and 12. Austin back in shotgun will keep himself on a read option, and he will fight forward for a gain of about 3 yards to bring up a 3rd and 10. Now Nelson comes back in at quarterback. From shotgun, we'll run the read option, handoff to Wade, and that's a loss of 3. We will punt it away again. Wilcox will field this punt at about the 35-yard line. He bounces it to the outside, and he's still going into SCU territory, finally forced down to the 40. 1st and 10 with 6:29 to go here in the game. From the 40-yard line, let's see if they continue throwing the ball, and they will. Brown will throw downfield, caught by Mitchell for the first down, brought down for a gain of 16. A 7-yard play would bring up 2nd and 3, and they hand off to Long, who will break a tackle in the backfield and end up with the first down, stiff-arming another player and getting brought down for a 6-yard play. 1st and 10 from the 10. Essentially a 1st and goal. Brown will take the snap and has all the time in the world to throw. Throws the Long on the outside, who will break a tackle and get brought down to about the 5. Now a 2nd and 4 with about 5 minutes to play. Brown will line up under center. He'll drop back to pass. Looking to go to the end zone. Has a lot of time. Finally throws and finds Bush wide open. Touchdown Irish to make it 59-7. No point in changing the offensive strategy at this point. We come out of the 25-yard line with 5:06 to play, starting with a read option, and Wade will fumble the ball, luckily recovered by Joe Young, and we lose 2 yards. Joe Austin will come in at quarterback for the next play. Back in shotgun. Run the read option, and they read that perfectly. A loss of 5. 3rd and 17. We essentially need a miracle to convert here. We'll run the read option. Nelson will get to keep it, and it'll get brought down for a 5-yard play, and on 4th down, we will punt it away again. Let's see if Notre Dame tries to run the score up anymore. They start this drive at the 35-yard line. Brown back in shotgun. Handoff to McPherson to go up the middle, who will have some solid blocking and a first down run. That brings up a 1st and 10 with 2.5 minutes to play. Handoff to McPherson up the middle. He'll have another first down run. This one a gain of 14. 2 minutes to play in the game. Back in shotgun with both running backs in the backfield here. Brown will take the snap, handoff to Harris to the outside, and Harris will have some really good blocking and another first down. Breaking tackles inside the 10, shakes off another man and gets into the end zone. Touchdown Irish, and that makes the score 66-7. That would be your final score today as we fall to 0-5 in a game that I think everyone pretty well knew we had no chance of winning. That's why I decided to use the read option strategy, because one, it was really the only consistent way we moved the ball in the last game. I don't think we honestly would have found the end zone running a normal offense today, and I think the blowout could have been even worse than 66-7. I tried to throw the ball a little bit today, and I tried to use a normal quarterback, but obviously nothing really worked there. Ryan Hill goes 3 for 9 for 26 yards. Running the ball, Joe Austin 9 for 52 and a touchdown. Jarvis Nelson 9 for 57. And then receiving 1 for 3, 1 for 17, and 1 for 6. Daniels only is on the board because he dropped a pass. Justin King led the team in tackles today with a total of 9. We actually ended up with 2 sacks today, 1 from Booth and 1 from Justin Bush. Quarterback Sam Brown goes 11 for 13, 126 yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground. Their running back ran for 107 and a score. McPherson found the end zone and 91 yards. And then Paul Harris on his 1 carry got a 41-yard touchdown. And their quarterback goes 11 for 133 and 3 touchdowns. Receiving, Charles Mitchell 4 for 60 and 2 scores, and then Eric Bush caught a touchdown as well. More good news in recruiting. We land 1-star defensive tackle Jalen Shelley here. He's going to come in as a 65 overall for us. I knew making the schedule we were going to have some really tough games, but in week 7 we get to travel to Alabama and take on the number 15 ranked Crimson Tide, and yeah, it's going to be another fun one.